welcome back to the Retro Matador Show, where today we've got an epic showdown in our 5-minute face-off. We're diving into two AI-driven horror flicks, Subservience and Megan. Both films deal with the dangers of artificial intelligence, but which one is the better scare? Stick around to find out. Let's kick things off by breaking down the basics. In Subservience, we follow Nick, a construction worker, whose life is falling apart very rapidly. His wife becomes ill, and he's just not sure if he can handle it all on his own. Lo and behold, there's Alice, a state-of-the-art humanoid robot whose mission is to help around the house. And she goes from helping Nick around the house to humping Nick around the house. She becomes obsessively attached to Nick, which leads us to some very deadly consequences. On the other side, we've got Megan, which centers around Katie, a girl who lost both her parents and ends up moving in with her aunt Gemma. Gemma's a roboticist who builds Megan as the ultimate AI companion for Katie. And at first, Megan seems like the perfect solution for Katie to deal with all of the trauma that she's experienced. But this is AI horror, baby. And when she starts taking her role as a protector a little too far, things start to spiral into chaos. Now, let's talk about the tone of these movies. Subservience is darker, more psychological, and it has a very eerie buildup. The movie plays with the themes of family dynamics and trust, leaning into that creepy idea of an AI trying to replace a human mother figure. Megan, on the other hand, goes for a mix of horror and campy fun. While it's still unsettling, it throws in some humor, which makes Megan feel a lot like a modern Chucky, but with a tech-savvy twist. This blend of horror and dark comedy makes Megan a very entertaining watch, even if it is a bit over the top at times. Both films explore the AI gone wrong trope, but they do it in very different ways. In Subservience, Alice's role is a lot like Skynet from Terminator. She's a machine that starts with a very defined purpose, but once she becomes self-aware, she quickly decides that humans are the real problem around here. Megan focused more on emotional attachment. Megan sees herself as Katie's protector, and she'll do whatever it takes to keep Katie safe, even if that means taking out anyone she sees as a threat. The film taps into modern fears about how much trust we can put into technology to handle our personal relationships. When it comes to horror, Subservience leans more into psychological suspense. The pacing is slower, focusing more on the creepy realization that Alice isn't just there to help, she's there to take over and do very naughty things to husbandman. Megan, on the other hand, delivers a lot more action and a lot more thrills. The pacing is a lot faster, and the kills come with a mix of fun and fear, making it less about the psychological buildup and more about the shocking moments that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. If you're looking for a darker, more thought-provoking take on AI horror, Subservience does a great job of building tension and delivering some real psychological scares. If you want a good time with a horror flick that doesn't take itself too seriously, Megan wins hands down. It's fun, it's creepy, and it gives you a modern twist on the killer doll genre. Personally, I'm gonna have to give the edge to Megan. It's got that perfect blend of horror and humor that makes it stand out in the AI horror scene. And it's not to say that Subservience wasn't a good movie, it just wasn't as good. I think Alice's character did a lot well for the movie, and Megan Fox portrayed Alice very well, and her likability made sense to why a person couldn't resist wanting to do things with his AI robot that he didn't have to tell nobody about. But I feel it's a little bit too disturbing to really compete, and it wouldn't be something that I want to watch over and over again compared to Megan, where I feel like you can throw that on, have a little bit of fun, carve some pumpkins, do stuff like that. And there it is. That's the 5-minute face-off. Which AI villain creeps you out more? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews and face-offs coming your way.